we are not sparing any efforts to make education in Ghana of the best quality and fit for the needs of the 21st century. Poverty should not be an excuse for any Ghanaian child not to reach their full potential.
The subject and the what? The date, okay?
Number 4.
Bashiru Nuruddin speaks for about 7,000 children without desk in the Kpandai District.
What is disturbing us is we don't have furniture. Sometimes when we are coming to school, we feel bored. We don't even feel to come to school because we don't have furniture. If you dress and come to school, you come and sit on the floor, your things will be dirty. So we are begging the government to give us chairs.
Every morning, these children carry stools and plastic chairs on their heads and head to school. Many of these children have walked several kilometers just to access school. Their school, Balai DA Primary School in the Kpandai District of the Northern Region, has no furniture, so their parents bought plastic chairs for them. Today is very important to these pupils. They have to write the end of their third term examinations. This examination is critical for them as it will determine whether they will be promoted to the next class or not. To avoid being late, some ride their bicycles hurriedly to school. Those who are fortunate settle in their chairs, but the majority of them go down on their knees, not as a form of worship, but to write exams. Those with plastic chairs put their exam papers on their lap and write, while others kneel and put their exams papers on their chairs. With time, tiredness sets in, and many who were sitting on the bare floor start to kneel. As time progresses, some change their positions and then lie on their bellies and begin to write. The Harmattan strong winds blow dust into the classrooms and settles on the children on the floor. 3 pupils sit on a bench. They face different directions while they continue writing the examinations. It is therefore impossible for these pupils to do independent work without copying or engaging in examination malpractice. Exams papers become dirty, school uniforms also become dirty. Nuruddin is not happy that they bathe and wear clean uniforms only for them to sit on the dirty bare floor.
When we come and sit on the floor, our things will be dirty. The next day, when you go home, you would like to wash your things, but your parents will not agree for you to wash the things because the soap is now, all things are now critical. You don't have money to buy soap. Every day when you come to school, you go and you want to wash your things. Your parents will not agree.
Some of them, they come to school, they lie down. Within some few days, their uniforms are dirty. Some of them, they can't even concentrate well. Imagine you lie on the floor and writing. You can't concentrate. And more to the point, those who are at the back, those who have the plastic chairs, they always come and take the front classroom or maybe the front seat. And those who are lying at the back, they have to be at the back. And imagine this is a challenge for them.
Nuruddin's concern is corroborated by another student.
My name is Njoti Alice. I am in class 6. I want to be a lady. I want to be a nurse. When we are writing examination like this, we kneel on floor and write exams. After I finish writing, your paper will get dirty. If you went home and you want to take soap, your parents doesn't allow you to take it. They will say every time you wash your uniform, and we say now soap are now expensive.
To avoid being dirty, one pupil brought a cloth from the house and slept on it. The children admitted that lying on the bare floor makes them lazy and sometimes sleepy.
When master is teaching, when we are sitting on the floor, we feel sleepy. We don't feel excited at all.
A child lying down and writing, that shouldn't have been the normal position of the child when it comes to the teaching and learning. So if the child is found in that, in that way, then at the end of the day, the child may just be carried away, and before you realize, he or she might be slipping or maybe off from the teaching and learning activities.
Teachers complained the pupils have terrible handwritings because of their sitting posture. Kasim Abdullahi Yajid is the headmaster of Kpandai District Primary School.
We reported to the GES office and then copied to the assembly, and they actually assured and promised that they were going to get the furniture for us. They even promised that any little opportunity they get with respect to supplying furniture to the various schools, our school will not be left out.
Kindergarten teacher British BME acknowledges that parents are trying their best to provide for their children, but cannot go the full haul. She wants government to step in.
First, when I came, I thought it was only my class, which is KG1, that are maybe they feel like they are small and they're supposed to be on the floor whilst writing. But as I went around this whole campus, I realized that even upper primary, they are all lying down and writing. We also need teaching and learning materials. Sometimes, even though they've brought enough, but especially my class, for instance, we need like slates or maybe colors or things that will entice them, so that when they come to school and see them, like the next day they'll be coming to school.
Bala is not the only school in the Kpandai District without furniture. The District Education Officer of the Kpandai District, Yao Safo, paints a gloomy picture of the furniture situation.
For most of the primary schools, they have just 3-unit classrooms. So you find that most of the pupils have classes either under trees or in sheds that are constructed by the communities in which the schools are located. The district assembly over the years has always provided furniture for our schools, and even just this week they have given us 250 dual desks to be distributed to the various schools. So 250 dual desks, it translates into about 500 pupils across the entire district. And the district, as we speak, has a furniture deficit of about 7,000, a little over 7,000. So it means that when, after distributing the furniture that has been provided, there's still a large deficit to be covered.
When they give us class exercise, I'll squat and write, so my knees they will get sore. So I want the government to give us some furniture so that we can sit on them, so that all these things will not happen to me again.
If you are looking to be in charge of the economy of this country, inshallah, as vice president and head of the economic management team, one needs to be very familiar with the ground. And I'm doing a lot of these trips to really be able to assess for myself, what is the situation, what are the needs?
Until government intervenes, many children will continue to slam it hard on the floor. Jojo Kobna, Joy News.
Be my fault, say they born me for Ghana, no be my fault, say they raise me for Ghana,